Imagine a situation where a man wakes up in the morning with a full-blown pregnancy and a baby kicking in the stomach. Well, that's the story in this YouTube movie titled In Her Shoes, featuring Maurice and Ruth Kadiri. In this movie, a man's love for his wife diminishes after she became pregnant. So he starts to feel irritated by her actions and treats her unfairly. But after he wakes up from a scary dream in which his wife's pregnancy is transferred to him, he comes back to his senses and realizes how uneasy pregnancy can be. He changes and begins to treat his wife better, to the surprise of the wife who had gotten used to the poor treatment. First, I like the fantastic lesson in the movie because I don't think pregnant women get enough credit. I mean, these are people carrying another human being in their womb. They suffer bodily changes, weird cravings, irregular sleep, pains, and so on. Yet, sometimes there's a man somewhere who dismisses these struggles as though they were easy. Kudos to our women. Second, I appreciate the comic relief the director attempted with the house girl and the security man. I mean, the gossips, the skirmishes between these two characters provided some laughter in addition to the already hilarious side of a struggling pregnant man who had dismissed pregnancy as easy. Third, while the acting was not extraordinary, it wasn't bad either. I, in fact, think that Ruth Kadiri's acting was commendable. She certainly acted better than the rest. But the story explored in this movie is not original. I mean, I have come across a story like this a couple of times. In fact, there is a fictional story posted about 9 months ago on YouTube about a man who became pregnant after mistreating women. Also, I know it was a dream, but so long as it was aimed at making it look like it was real to the viewer, the pregnancy thing had some flaws. I mean, when the doctor was called and he came over, he merely looked at the man's stomach, placed a stethoscope on the stomach, and announced him pregnant and told him he had to carry the pregnancy to full term. No scan, no test, nothing. I mean, even in the case of women who are pregnant, there are tests, there are scans before a woman is pronounced pregnant, let alone in this unusual case of a man being pregnant. There were other flaws as well, but let's not dwell too much on them. Finally, when the man was told his wife had given birth to a baby boy, his reaction was confusing because he reacted like he didn't want a baby boy. His countenance changed, he became moody and then walked away to the surprise of the nurse who had come to bring the news to him. So when he returns and claims to have gone to buy a push gift of a car for the wife, it didn't make sense. Plus, his expression aside, which happy man leaves the hospital to go and buy a car before going to see his wife and new baby for the first time? Apart from these, I really look forward to when these YouTube movies can improve on location and plot so that the entire movie is not shot in 2 or 3 locations with fewer than 5 characters. I mean, this is a movie, not an Instagram skit. I rate this movie a 5 over 10. But please note that I have a special rating system for YouTube movies because I consider the budget, which is usually many times smaller than the budget for a cinema movie or movie being shown on platforms like Netflix and Prime Video. Now, if you enjoyed this review, kindly like it and then subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to let me know what you think about the movie and my review by leaving your comments in the comment section.